Hi, the topic here is the longest common subsequence, that is LCS. So in the first problem statement, we have two sequences, that is x ranges from x1 to xm and y is y1 to yn. So our objective is to find the longest common subsequence that is in common between these two strings. So in first case, we do have two strings, that is first one, this is going to be our x and this is going to be our y. So here x, we have got a over here. So if you see the match, a is in the fourth position. So if we consider this one, other three first common characters will be wasted. So first what we'll do is we will proceed with the next one, that is the first b. Here the b matches with this one, so it's going to be our first common character. And second one is c is not going to match with this d, so we are matching it with this C. So here this is our second character, and third one is B. B is matching with this B because it's not matching with this A. We are proceeding with the next character. Next one is D. D is not matching with the upcoming character A, so we are skipping this character and we are proceeding with A. A is matching with this A, so this is our next character. So on the whole, we have characters of B, C, B, A in common, and the length of the common subsequence is gonna be 4. So here, like, how to compute this here, it's a common, it's a small common subsequence, hence we have identified like this. But how to compute this in actual, here we have a formula for identifying this one. Here we have it like c of I comma j is 0 if I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 0, and if it is c of I minus 1 j minus 1 plus 1, that is the diagonal element plus 1 if it is xi is equal to yj. Otherwise, if it is not equal, we are going to consider the maximum of I minus 1 comma j or I comma j minus 1. So let's look into look into the problem by considering two strings where x is abcbda and y is bdcaba. So here we have two strings ABCBDA and BDCABA. So when we consider this, what we have to do is the first row, that is this one, and the first column, this one, should be filled with zeros. So now to compute this first element, what we should do is we have to compare this character with this character. In this case, it is no match. If there is no match, what you have to do is you have to take it from the diagonal. So in case if there is no match, we have to take it from either the top element or the previous element. So the maximum of these two can be considered. Here both are equal, so any one can be considered. So we are considering the zero now from the top, so it is going to be 0. In the next case, here B is matching with this B, hence it's a match. So we are going to map it from this diagonal. This diagonal element is 0, so the plus 1 of this 0 is 1. That element will come over here, so it is going to be 1. So next one is C. C is not matching with this B, so we are going to consider it either from the top or from the next, or from the previous. Based on the highest value, we are going to consider it from the previous value. So the next value will come from the previous value, so hence the arrow mark will be from the previous value. So we are getting this one from this one. So next, this B and B, it is a match, so it comes from the diagonal. It comes from the diagonal element, so comes from the diagonal. So next one is B with D. This is not going to match, so hence we are going to take it from the previous thing. So next one is A. A is not going to match from the B, so hence we are going to take it from the previous one. So next one is D. D is not matching with this A. Taking from the top one or the previous one, it is going to be the 0. So next one is D is not matching with B, taking from highest value of 0 and this 0 and 1, the highest value is going to be 1. So taking from the top value, it's going to be 1. Next one is taking from the no match, taking from the previous or the top value, taking from the top value, it's going to be 1. Then no match, taking from the top value, it's a match. Here it is a match D with D, hence taking from the diagonal, um, it's going to be 2. Taking here D with A, it's no match, taking from the previous value, it's going to be 2. Next one C, C with A, no match, taking from the top value, and C with B, no match, taking from the top value. C with C is a match, taking from the diagonal, it's going to be 2. So next one, C with B, it's no match, taken from the previous value, and C with D, no match, taken from the previous value or the top value. Anything works fine. Here it can be this also, because we can take it from either ways. Next, here it is no match, taken from the previous value or the a top value. So it's going to be 2 again, and A with A, it's a match, taking from the diagonal element plus 1. So the diagonal element over here is 0. It is 0 plus 1. It is 0 plus 1. Yeah, next one, it is 1. So next one is A with B, no match, taken from the previous value. It's going to be 1. The next one, A with C, no match, taking from the previous value, it's going to be 2. A with the B, no match, taking from the previous value. Next, A with D, no match, taking from the previous value. Next, A with A, no match, taking from the previous value. A with A, it's a match, so taking from the diagonal value, that is 2 plus 1, so it is going to be 3. Next, B with A, no match, taken from the previous value. B with B, match means diagonal element plus 1. Already we have 1 over here, so 1 plus 1, that is going to be 2. Next one, B with C, no match, taken from the previous value 2. Then B with B, it's a match, taken from the diagonal value 2 plus 1, 3. Then next one, B value, no match, taking from the previous value, that is taking from this 3, so it is going to be 3. And next one is A with B, no match, taking from the top value. Then A with A match, here the diagonal element is 0, so it is going to be 0 plus 1, 1. Next one, A with B, no match, here taking from the previous value, that is 2. A with C, no match, taking from the previous value 2. Then A with B, no match, taking from the previous value 3. A with D, no match, taking from the previous value 3. Then A with A is a match, so taking with the diagonal elements, mm, the value will be 4. So 3 plus 1, that is going to be 4. So So the next one is like identifying the common sequence. That is like how to do that, we'll see. So now the highest value is like 4. So where has this 4 come from? This 4 has come from this 3, because it is 3 plus 1, 4. So when we backtrace it, this is our first transition. So hence we are marking the common values, that is A. This is our first common character. So next, this 3, where has this 3 come from? This 3 has come from this one. So the next, so 3 has, this 3 has hasn't come from this 2 or this 2. Instead it has come from this 2. This is this 2 value plus 1. So the next transition is from here, hence marking this value, we have B with this B. This is our second match. So they came back tracing, this 3 has come from this 2, but where has this 2 come from? This 2 come from this 2. So this 2 has come from this one. So this is our third transition, and this is third character that matched is C with this C. So the next one is this one has come from this one, and this one has however come from this 0 plus 1. So the next transition is occurring over here. So this B is matched with this B, and this is our fourth character. So hence we have arrived at the longest common sequence as BCB, B and A. So the length of the longest common sequence is 4 over here. So this is how we can compute the longest common sequence between any two strings with the help of the formula, that is the computation of LCS. This is the end of the video, and thank you.